Good morning and welcome. You're very welcome to the live broadcast on behalf of Dun Laoghaire Rathdown Local Enterprise Office. This is the Enterprise Showcase 2022. We're streaming live on YouTube and you're very welcome. You're going to see three schools today. We have Rockford Park, St. Raphaelis and Wesley College, and some amazing entries into what was a real showcase of enterprise over the last 12 months. Students have got really busy, worked on ideas, got them down on paper, put them into practice and learnt along the way. So it is a celebration and we're going to have a little bit of fun this morning. I want to welcome everybody in. You're going to need your mobile phone later on. We're going to have a live quiz and you'll be able to submit the answers live. We have two prizes, a €40 voucher for the winner and €20 voucher for runner-up. So we'll be doing that later on. And also we have a few other little surprises along the way. So I have great pleasure to welcome in Maria Mullally, who is the Senior Enterprise Development Officer for Local Enterprise Office in Dun Laoghaire Rathdown, to kick off this morning's event. Over to you, Maria.
Good morning, everybody. Delighted to be here with you this morning, and on behalf of Dun Laoghaire Rathdown's Local Enterprise Office, I'm so delighted to welcome you to this showcase event. I'd love to say thank you so much to you all for taking part in it, for taking the time out, and for putting in the work into your presentations for this morning. Great presentations and fantastic business ideas. So well done to you all. Well done to your teachers for getting you here. A very busy year with exams and coming back from COVID and all the things that are happening. So thank you, teachers, for taking the time out to help the students to get to enterprise. It's a really interesting career move for people to go into enterprise, and you may do it in the future, you may not. But even if you're working for a company and you're not working for yourself, you still need to know the ins and outs of business, because that's what makes the world go around. So with regards to local enterprise offices, if you do start a business of your own, keep in mind to talk to us. We have a huge range of mentors, and at the moment you can apply to get mentor support free of charge. So if you're starting your business idea, do look up our business advice sessions and have a word with one of our experienced mentors to talk it through. And you can get some funding in long term down the road. And the training courses that we provide, even if you look on today at the training courses we provide heavily subsidized training courses in all aspects of interest that might be for you, for your businesses. Training courses on TikTok and in law, in your tax, and everything that you might need to be involved in running your own business. So look, again, thank you for taking part. Best wishes in the competition, but also perhaps next year you might look at going into the County Enterprise Awards. And that could lead to maybe attending the national final and maybe winning a national final in your area. So, it's not all about winning, but it's great to take part. And all the skills that you have gained in this competition, it'll stand to you no matter what you do and into your future. So best wishes to everybody. Thank you for taking part. And I'll hand you back now to Noel, who will proceed with the rest of the morning session. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Maria. And the Local Enterprise Office supports, we'll be talking a little bit more about those later on. So let's kick it off. We're going to go for our first school, which is Rockford Park School. And first up is Melatonin Diffuser. And that's Jessica, Nicole, Grace and Patricia. And I'm going to pass over to Jessica, who's going to introduce Melatonin Diffuser. So over to you, Jessica.
My name is Jessica McAllister and I'm a student from Rockford Manor. And I'm presenting my group enterprise project, a Melatonin Diffuser. What is melatonin? Melatonin is a hormone that is widely used for helping people fall asleep. It is often taken as a supplement, and we produce the idea of having a diffusible option. How does it work? It supplies the room with the desired amount of melatonin. It is powered by electricity, and there are 3 settings to adjust to. Target customers. We strive to help people of all ages and their struggles. 18.5% of the Irish population was recorded as having a mental health disorder such as anxiety and depression in 2016. 68% of people we surveyed struggle with falling asleep. We feel as though our product would be beneficial to these people. Survey. We took a survey and 85% of people think it would be a beneficial product and 96% of people said that they would purchase it. It is evident that people think this is a good idea that they would invest in. 44% of responders said vanilla is their favorite scent. Market and growth. Based on the statistics, this product is clearly in high demand. We noticed an influx of mental health struggles within communities, and our diffuser that releases melatonin would do well in today's market compared to your everyday diffuser. Based on the survey we took, the average ideal price among buyers was €11.50. Design. Our cutting-edge design includes 3 different colors: white, black, and rose gold. We used sustainable materials, and there are 3 settings ranging from weak, medium, and strong. We have a variety scents available, such as lavender, vanilla, and lemon. Distribution. Our products can be purchased via our website, Boost, Amazon, Argos, and it includes international shipping. Free testers will be released as well. Risks. Allergies. Allergens will be clearly stated on labels. Headaches. There's a weaker formula available for people with nasal sensitivities. And price. The average price we obtained from the survey was €11.50. Our eliminated ideas. We had a non-damaging hair dye, a fidget ring, a heated jacket, and a serotonin diffuser. Our slogan is, "Feeling stressed, have a rest."
Oh, well done there, Jessica. And the remainder of the team, Nicole, Grace, and Patricia, feeling stressed, have a rest. It's brilliant. A diffuser of melatonin to help you go to sleep. So well done for kicking things off, representing Rockbrook Park School, and that was Melatonin Diffuser. Also from Rockbrook Park School, let's go to a blanket. This is a branded blanket to help keep you warm in school, and it was a problem identified during the rise of COVID-19 when we had to keep all the windows open to ventilate the classroom. So this is Monica Castillo Sanchez and Valentina Martin Lucino. So let's go and hear a little bit about blankets.
School blankets. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, one of the measures that must be adopted in closed spaces is ventilation. For this reason, classes remain with windows open, which makes the student cold most of the day. We present these blankets as a solution to the issue of students being cold.
We believe that our blankets are not only an advantage for the student who will stop being cold, but also that the school will be able to lower the heating, saving energy that currently is going out the window. In addition, the school can have a source of extra income by selling our product.
Our blankets offer a sensation of warmth and comfort. They're also highly breathable. They're made of bottles, PET, and industrial material waste. The weight is 500 grams. The material used is lighter and more comfortable than cotton. It will be 150 by 100 centimeters. They are easy to maintain, machine washable, and ultra-fast drying.
The prototype we designed, as you can see, is a blanket with the school colors and the logo.
Other ideas that we had were the student library. We wanted to create a space for people to study and do their homework when they can't at home. We didn't do it because we wouldn't earn any money and we would have a lot of competition. The other one is a healthy food machine. We wanted to create a machine that contained healthy food to put in schools, shopping centers, etc. Finally, we didn't do it because it would take a lot of care and time and the profit wouldn't be profitable and economic.
Our target customers are students. We will sell our product to them through the school. It will be between the ages from 6 to 18.
We conducted a survey to see if people would buy our blankets, and as you can see, the results indicated that they would.
Due to COVID-19 situation, school needs to have the classroom with the windows open, and inside them it's cold, and students aren't allowed to wear coats. Other competitors we found is other company that sell blankets. It will be directly sold to school all over Ireland.
The risks and problems that we found were that people find it expensive, the necessity of having to carry them in the school bags, and the possibility of people being allergic. Thank you.
Oh, well done to Monica and Valentina. And the judges actually said there that was a great idea. With the Russian oil embargo, perhaps a problem going forward. We might all need blankets going as we go into the next winter after summer's over and the windows are open and to keep warm. So well done. So representing Rockford Mara, we're going to choose a winner. Now, we have some prizes. So there is a €100 voucher for the winner in each of the categories, and the categories are the schools. So you'll see that happen. So let's get a little drum roll and we'll announce our winner representing Rockford Park School. Our winner is... and it's Melatonin Diffuser. Jessica, Nicole, Grace and Patricia, congratulations to you. €100 voucher prize for yourselves. And the judges said it was a really interesting idea that identified a common problem, and the concept was very simple, presentation was really good, and a good use of visual. So well done. And to your teacher, Harry Blackmore, as well, for steering you along that path. Let's move on to our next school then, which is Rockbrook Park School. I beg your pardon, sorry, it's St. Raphaela's. We've just done Rockbrook. So St. Raphaela's, and let's kick it off with Socket Docket. And that is Emily, Orla, Alex, Rachel and North. So let's hear about Socket Docket.
Welcome to our enterprise project, Socket Docket.
Meet our team. Our team consists of 5 members: Orla on design, Nora on marketing, Alex CEO, Rachel on finance, and Emily as our engineer.
Our idea came from the thought that charging plugs can often be placed in inconvenient locations. They can also be too short in length. We decided to resolve this problem with our idea.
We built a model prototype to showcase how the product works in real life. So it is a box that holds your phone and sticks to the wall next to a plug socket, and it's made of recycled wood, nails and suction cups. And because of the use of suction cups, it means it can be detached and reattached to walls multiple times whenever you need. There are a lot of unique things about our product that makes it so special. And the fact that you use the suction cups means you can use it on pretty much any surface, and you can bring it with you wherever you go and use it wherever you want. And also, because of the size and shape of the box, it fits any smartphone. And the fact that it's made of recycled wood means it's more sustainable, as it stops that wood from being burnt and releasing CO2 or being ending up in landfill.
We will be selling our Socket Docket for $8.99 each. We came to this decision by calculating how much a Socket Docket costs to be made, including the materials such as the suction cups, the wood, the nails, and the packaging. The total cost came to $4.84. So we will be selling it for $8.99, so we can make a profit on our first sale while having money to cover surprise expenses such as paying workers and buying new equipment.
From the results of our survey, we could decide that social media was by far the best choice to use for advertising our product. So we decided to make an Instagram and TikTok account to showcase our product to the masses. And from our very first video on TikTok, within a day, it had reached over 350 views. So we could see that knowledge of Socket Docket was spreading quite quickly and people were liking it.
So we created a sample website to show what it would look like if you buy our product online. So when you enter the website, it tells you about a little bit about us and about our product, and then where you can buy the product, and then our story and why we chose to do Socket Docket, and then our social media links, and then how to get in touch with us and where we're based.
We've also constructed a 5-year product plan. This is to ensure business longevity and make our brand a recognizable name. We've come up with some products to expand the line of Socket Docket in the future. Some of these would include...
We made an advertisement to show on social media.
Don't you hate that moment when you go to charge your phone but your cord is just too short? Fear not.
Socket Docket is here.
This is what can happen when you don't have a Socket Docket to protect your phone. Socket Docket is made out of recycled wood and sticks to almost any surface. With it, anyone can be happy. Just look at Nora.
Socket Docket in store and online now.
Stick it to the wall, you know who to call.
Thank you for listening to our product pitch.
I'll stick it to the wall. You know who to call. Well done to Emily, Orla, Alex, Rachel, and North. And the teacher, of course, in St. Raphaela's is Chanel Hogan. So well done, keeping your phone secure when charging. So let's move on to the next team from St. Raphaela's, and that is Chirp. And that is Kira, Ella, Alexis, Izzy, and Rachel. So let's hear a little bit about Chirp. So over to you guys.
Chirp, the app designed for community safety. Our app Chirp is designed as a safety and wellbeing resource. It's intended to use within a community to ensure safety and peace for its members using the help of the features that can be found within the app.
As we were trying to think of ideas of a product or service that we could do, we got onto the topic of safety and all the safety issues that exist in our everyday lives. People are unsafe just walking down the street. This is an issue that, of course, can't completely be solved by 5 students in a classroom, but we decided that maybe we could produce something that could make a dent in the vast amount of work that is needed to create a solution. We began planning an app that could make that dent, Chirp. With a bit of brainstorming and compiling our ideas, we produced a logo and a layout for our app, as well as a list of features that we believe would be of use to the app's users.
After collecting all of our data and discussing thoroughly with each other, here are some of the decisions we made. Chirp will cost users 99 cents to purchase from the App Store, as we will have to fund the app. Chirp will be a gender-neutral app, cannot push stereotypes or discourage certain people from using the app. Users of Chirp will be anonymous, as to not make people feel unsafe or unsure about sharing information while using our app. We worked hard to pack as many useful features onto Chirp as possible. This will ensure that our users get the safety help that they need, while also attracting more people to use the app. Some features include an SOS button, emergency contacts, users' location are sent to the guards, text emergency services for people who cannot speak, and a shortcut to the SOS button on the lock screen. More features include self-defense videos, a diary feature, randomized usernames, a live newsfeed, options for daily inspiring and encouraging quote notifications, and purchasable customization options for your own Chirp bird.
The pros and cons of Chirp. Pros. Chirp is a safety app, and safety is incredibly important. Chirp is accessible for all users. The app is inclusive to everyone worldwide. There are a multitude of features to ensure people feel safe. Chirp has preventative measures as well as immediate assistance.
Cons of Chirp. People may not use the app the way we intend it to be used, and it can only reach its full potential if a strong majority of a community's members use it.
So I decided to design the logo for our app. So after brainstorming some ideas and going our separate ways for the week, I got to work and decided to bring everyone's ideas to life. We decided to go with a bird. So when we regrouped, I showed everyone my different sketches and like the rough drafts, and we all decided to go with this one because we thought it was really cute and fitted the theme for our app.
Alexis volunteered to work on the app design for Chirp. She made a default light mode and a dark mode for those who prefer that.
Here we have listed where to find all of our features of Chirp.
So for the diary feature, we tried to make this look playful and inviting to satisfy our consumers. We tried to make it more kind of calm and enticing.
Here we have shown what a user of Chirp's lock screen would look like. Overall, we really enjoyed working together to create our app. We feel that it has an important message behind it, and it is something that could definitely be developed further if we had the correct resources.
Thank you for listening.
Oh, well done to Kira, Ella, Alexis, Izzy, and Rachel, the community safety app Chirp. So we'll move on then to the next team from St. Raphael's is Bookbound. So this is an app to build and customize your own virtual library and track and create reading goals. And this is by Rebecca Gray, Jessica, Libby, and Lucy. So let's hear a little bit about Bookbound.
So Bookbound is an online app
which will be available on all mobile devices from their app stores. The concept of our app is to encourage reading and reduce the waste of overproduction of physical books. Users have the option of building and customizing a virtual library, tracking and creating reading goals, finding and following users with similar book interests, following favorite authors, and more. With a paid subscription, users can access a range of audiobooks and ebooks, and there's also an option to sell and buy secondhand books. So our app has quite a few unique features that other apps don't have, which include fully customizable profiles, customizable virtual and visual libraries, collaborations with music streaming platforms, customizable collages to remember each book, the ability to buy and sell secondhand books, and ebooks can also be personalized and annotated just like a physical book.
Some other features are you can follow friends and authors to keep up to date with what they're currently reading. You can post updates about the book you're reading. You can track your progress and create goals. And you can receive updates about new releases or book-related events in your area. And you can rate the books that you've read. And the social media side of Bookbound. Bookbound is also an app where you can follow other Bookbound users and become online friends. Readers can join local reading groups and communicate via the app. You can choose to have a private or a public account. You can follow authors and get updates about their books. When you follow someone, you'll be able to see their bookshelf with all the previous books they've read. You will also be able to see what book they're reading at the moment. On your profile, you will also be able to set goals for your reading to keep on track. You can share this with others or keep it private. And from your profile, you will also be able to update what book you're reading and what page you're on. And when you finish the book, you can share your thoughts and rate it out of 5 stars.
So the finances and funding of Bookbound. So when a user first sets up the account, they'll be given a free trial for about 30 days. After this, they can continue on with a small monthly fee for all access, or they can just cancel it if they're not happy. From our surveys, most people said they pay at least €5 per month, and most of this would go into maintaining the app and any paid partners that we have. Authors' accounts will cost extra if they wish to sell their books new from the app, and they'll have to be verified as well. And Bookbound will have no advertisement from the outside companies, as we want to make this as enjoyable as easy as possible. And a lot of the time when you're using apps that have a lot of ads popping up, it interferes and it makes it really difficult for you to concentrate. But there will be paid promotions from authors who wish to promote their books, and also from secondhand bookshops in the area. And this will cost them around about €10. Donating will also be available to users, but it's not necessary and it's not required. And the ebooks will be free, but there will be a shop section for buying and selling secondhand books. Was that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Did you stop the recording?
No, we're doing
Why
it like
not?
through.
No, because then you'd have what? So
I love the way that they have to do the recording at the end and say we could hear the little overrun on that one. So well done to Bookbound, to Rebecca, Jessica, Libby and Lucy from St. Raphaela's. So an app to build and customize your own virtual library and track and create your reading goals. Now we have 2 awards to announce. We have a Merit Award and a winner. So the Merit Award will receive €60 and the winner is €100. So our Merit Award, let's get the drum roll. And our Merit Award goes to Bookbound, who you've just seen there. Well done to Rebecca, to Jessica, to Libby and to Lucy. And the judges said it was a great idea, showed imagination and certainly brainstormed really well. And you can actually hear in the recording there where they're talking things through as well, which is fantastic. So the benefits were explored really well and the COVID context was very of its time. So well done there to Bookbound. Now our winner is... I'm getting €100 voucher, and it is Socket Docket. So Emily, Orla, Alex, Rachel, and North. So congratulations. And the judges mentioned that the problems that you were identified were simple, a very feasible idea that could go forward to national finals, really catchy name, and the presentation was exceptional, which used multimedia and humour, which is always a good combination. And the prototype was produced with really good costings attached. So very, very well done. So let's move on then to our final school, and that is Wesley College. And our very first team representing Wesley College is BIME, or by me, but I think it's pronounced BIME, and Isolt Persa. So Isolt will actually correct me now if I'm pronouncing it wrong. So over to Isolt to explain by me, or BIME, representing Wesley.
Hi there, my name is Isolt Persa, and I will be pitching the idea of BIME to you. BIME is a clothing brand that consists of handmade crochet items. These items will be sold through Depop. This idea was first generated from a hobby I picked up during lockdown, which was crocheting. Products will be made to order, meaning consumers can pick out colour, product, as well as any sizing preferences they may have or certain adjustments they would like to include. BIME would be unique through various means. All of its products are handmade, meaning they are ethical and not contributing to fast fashion. It's a small business run by one person, which would be me. The products are 100% Irish, from the sourcing of the yarn to the person making the products to even the distribution and shipping of the products. Products are also made to order, which means there's minimal waste, as well as products are customizable by the consumers. BIME's target market is mainly directed towards girls between the ages of 14 to 26. I chose this age range after spending quite some time studying the ages of different fashion influencers that fit the image and aesthetic of my brand. Customer needs. My product will need to meet the needs of being an aesthetic piece of clothing as well as being of incredibly good quality, as this is particularly important for my brand. The pieces will need to be comfortable, stylish, and flattering. After much brainstorming, I have decided to name my brand BIME. This name is a play on words joining by and me, as these products are made, well, by me. In order to make a profit, I will use a markup pricing. I go further into detail on this on the next slide. I will be making a markup of 10% of the cost of making the product. Here are two examples. I have included the cost of the materials that will be needed, the cost of shipping these materials to me, as well as my €10 an hour rate. To this, I have added my 10% markup. I then had to add a 10% additional Depop fee, which I will go further into detail with in a few slides. Customers will also have to pay an additional €5 shipping fee when shopping from Ireland. This fee will apply to all products. Product promotion. In order for BIME to gain attention and customers, an Instagram and TikTok page will be run, where regular content will be posted. Content such as day-to-day work of products being made, pictures and videos of new and existing products, ways to style said products, publications of consumers wearing the products, etc. Having active social media pages is a reliable way to create an interactive consumer base, as well as a proactive way to find and reach out to new potential buyers. It makes it easy for pleased customers to share our brand as well as share positive thoughts and feedback. It creates a personal relationship between the brand and its consumers. In order to create advertisements, several pieces will also be sent to small social media influencers that match our brand image, aesthetic, and morals in hopes for advertisement through the means of Instagram stories and posts and TikTok videos. There are no initial costs I must include, other than packaging, to calculate my startup costs, as my only costs are of purchasing the yarn required for each order, as well as my €10 an hour wage, which is incorporated in the prices of my products. My startup cost is dependent on whichever product of mine is first purchased. Here I have included some information on the platform, Depop, that I will be using. So it is primarily used to sell secondhand clothes, accessories, etc. However, many people also use it to sell their handmade items. Depop imposes a 10% fee on all of the items sold through the app. This fee includes all costs of the items, including the shipping. Thank you for listening.
Oh, well done, you old purser. I'm from Wesley College, and the teacher there is Brian Delaney. So well done. And let's move on to our next team representing Wesley College, and that is Say Cheese, and it is Fiona Liu. It's a specialist photographic studio. So over to you, Fiona, to introduce your business.
Hi, my name is Fiona, and I am the entrepreneur of Say Cheese Studio, and I am a fifth year in Wesley. In this presentation, I am focusing on the business idea, marketing, distribution in place, people, human effort, and finance. Say Cheese Studio is a photo shoot studio where our unique selling point is that we provide all the makeup artists, hairstylists, and photographer, and we also provide photo shoots of different themes such as ancient China, Disney, ball gown, etc. The customer does not need to bring anything but their personal belongings, as everything concerning the photo shoot will be prepared by the business. Customers can order albums and DVDs if they wish, and also they can direct 20% of their payment to charity. All they need to do is fill out a form, pay an extra €10, and then the 20% plus the €10 will go to charity. Our four main target markets are people who are interested in the Chinese culture, families, people with dreams to become models, and also people who are fans of the Netflix show Bridgerton, or in other words, people interested in the 19th century dressing style. The pricing strategy my business will use is premium pricing, as we want to charge a higher price than that of our competitors to give customers an impression that our service is of better quality and the goods we use is of better quality. Here are a couple of main reasons for my pricing strategy. So it costs a lot to buy the costumes and the cameras and the set, so we need to charge a high price in order to cover that cost and make a profit. For promotion, the two social media platforms I'm using are TikTok and Instagram. Studies show that Spark ads have a 24% higher completion rate and 142% higher engagement rate than standard in-feed ads. And about 60% of Instagram users have followed a new brand on the image sharing app after seeing an appealing ad on its vertical feed or in stories. And as for in real life promotion, I've decided that I will not be doing ads on TV. As you can see from my primary research, it shows that people are more attracted to ads on products rather than services. So I decided to use leaflets and also poster stands instead. I am locating my business in Dundrum Shopping Centre, as I've done a research on the three most popular shopping places in Dublin. There's Grafton Street, where 40,000 people visit daily. There's St Stephen's Green, where 28,000 people visit daily. And then as for Dundrum, there's 50,000 visitors daily. Also, Dundrum Shopping Centre is a really famous shopping centre in Ireland, so people from all over Ireland will come and go shopping. Therefore, I can reach a larger target market. Now, channel distribution, where it will start with producers to retailers to customer and to service. In this case, my business will be the customer, as this is a service business. So retailer, which will be AliExpress, will get their product from producers, which is wherever AliExpress get their goods. And then we will buy the product from the retailer, which will be AliExpress, and then we'll pass it on to our service. Most of AliExpress manufacturing facilities are based in China. That means it will be very time consuming, and also the transport cost will be high. And as for people and human resources, there will be 8 employees to start off. And for makeup artists and hairstylists, I will be paying them with the method of piecework, where their payment is based on the amount of work they've done. And as for wages, it will be for receptionists and photographers, where it's based on the amount of hours they've worked. And lastly, for finance, I am planning to sell half of the share of my business to CalStar, and in this case, they will become our investor. So altogether, our total cost is €374,600. And averagely, if we get 6 customers a day, and if we make 200 per customer every day, that means at the end of the year, we will make around €433,000. And then we calculate a profit by taking the total cost away from the sales and revenue, and we make a profit of €58,000. And this is my business, Say Cheese Studio. Thank you so much for listening.
Well done, Fiona. Say Cheese Photographic Studios. Well done. And representing Wesley again, the final team, Foodtastic, and this is Robin Burke-Mellon and Sarah Dignam. It's an app to help college students plan healthy homemade meals at reasonable prices and quickly. So over to our final presentation from Foodtastic.
I'm Robin Brickmelon, and my friend Sarah Dignam and I came up with an idea for an app called Foodtastic. The slogan of Foodtastic is "Save money, save time, save yourself." And I think this will really make sense as I introduce the idea to you. Foodtastic is a meal planning app for college students, which helps college students to plan healthy homemade meals to get the nutrients they need at a reasonable price and in the shortest amount of time possible so that they can save their time for studying. The app works quite simply. You watch videos and find notes on healthy meals, and you select a meal you want to make. The ingredients for that meal then appear below, and you select the ingredients that you need to buy. It then generates an in-app shopping list and suggests the nearest supermarkets that have the best prices to buy these ingredients to make the meal. After you finish with that meal, you can tick that you've done it, and then the app suggests other meals that are using the ingredients that you have left over from that meal. Here is some of our competition, which includes Gourmet Fuel, Mealboard, and MyFitnessPal, and MyFitnessPal is clearly our biggest competitor. The unique selling point of our product that differentiates it from our competitors is that our main aim is convenience, not generating healthy meals, although this is of course an added benefit. It also has the ability to generate other recipes with the leftover ingredients from the previous recipes, allowing our app to encourage sustainability and ensure that no ingredients are wasted. We identified our target market as being college students in Eurozone countries because the currency on our app will be euro, and we decided that it would be for both males and females. And conducted market research by speaking with the customer service section of Gourmet Fuel and downloading both MyFitnessPal and Mealboard and spending time exploring these apps. When discussing pricing, we decided it was best that our app was free of initial charge for the first year. We could generate revenue through deals with chefs promoting them and their recipes, and also through promoting supermarkets and putting them at the top of our suggested list. After the first year, we'll introduce a price of $2.99 for our app, and this is using two useful pricing strategies, one of which is penetration pricing, which is setting our price lower than our competitors to gain a greater market share, and the second one is psychological pricing, which is based on the fact that certain prices have a greater psychological impact on consumers. For example, $2.99 seems a lot cheaper than €3. We decided to promote our app through advertisement on social media, on the platforms Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, as we found on businessnewsdaily.com that they are the three most popular social media platforms amongst college students in 2022. We're going to have accounts on all three platforms and use them to promote the app. We'll also have sponsored ads across the platforms, which will use cookies to reach our target market. And we will get endorsements with well-known influencers of similar ages and lifestyles as the college student target market, such as Miriam Mullins and Lauren Whelan. The distribution of our app will be taken care of through Google Play Store and App Store, and our technological manager will go through the process of submitting our app to both stores. In order to produce our app, we're going to need to hire a software developer. We got a quote from spdload.com on how much it would cost to create the app we have in mind, and that costs about €8,000 and would take around 3 to 6 months. To hire a software developer for this length of time would cost €25,000. So the total cost of developing our app will be €33,000. We'll also hire a social media manager whose average salary is €28,000 a year, and we don't need a headquarters or an office as everything can be done from home. This following slide details how we plan to run the business for the first couple of years regarding human resources. This slide demonstrates how we plan to fund the startup of our business. To summarise, it includes a grant from Enterprise Ireland, which will be under the Competitive Startup Fund, and also a loan from a financial institution. This slide gives a brief summary of our planned revenue over the first couple of years. This table demonstrates our app download targets for years 1 to 5, and below we have stated where we got these targets from. Next, you can see our 5-year revenue forecast. Here is a quick summary of our costs and expenses, and the following slide demonstrates our cost forecast for years 1 to 5 for the salaries of our 2 managers and our social media manager. We understand because our business is a partnership, we will not pay corporation tax, rather self-assessment income tax, and we have included the 2 different tax bands for this tax. Now here's our cost forecast for years 1 to 5. And finally, are we profitable? You can see in year 1 we make a loss. However, this is not a problem, as in years 2 to 5 we make a profit and we will easily be able to make this loss back. We are very confident that this business idea, Foodtastic, would in fact be a great success.
Oh, well done, Robin, and well done, Sarah. And the psychological pricing, really interesting strategy there. That could work really, really well. So, congratulations to all at Foodtastic. So, our Merit Award for Wesley College and the entries. So, again, the €60 voucher going to. So, let's get the drum roll. And our Merit Award goes to It's Buy Me from Isolt Purser. Congratulations. The judges' comments said beautiful products, desirable and custom made, and detailed costings were provided with great visuals. So well done to Isolt and Bime. And our winner from Wesley College, representing the college there, is, drum roll, and it is Say Cheese. Fiona Lou. Congratulations, Fiona. And the judges said that the idea appears unique and very, very trendy. Brilliant visuals, excellent scope, progression and depth. The idea, the financials and the marketing were all excellently done and very well-rounded business presentation. So well done, Fiona, and congratulations. Now, I need to backtrack, actually, because there's nothing like doing it live. And we noticed, actually, there was a misspelling on it. It's Rockford Park School. Of course it is. And not what was in it. Autocorrect. You've all done it. You've typed a little text into your phone and recorrects it. So on the little slide there, Rockford was misspelled. So of course it's Rockford Park School, and of course it was Melatonin diffuser and blanket that was represented. So apologies about that. Now, let's go for the live quiz. So you're going to need your mobile phones. We have two prizes. First prize is €40. Second prize is €20. And take out your mobile phone. You're going to need a browser, and I'll put it up here on the screen. So let's get the whole system running and ready to go. And there we have it there. Okay, so what you need to do is go to menti.com. 69570033 is the code. So when you go on to menti.com, there's a little space there to enter that code, put that code in, and the questions will appear live on your screen and the ability to answer them. And we have three questions today to find our winner. First prize is €40, second prize is €20. So menti.com, 69570033. If you have your mobile phone with you and you're using that as a second screen, you can point at the QR code and it will log in for you. But menti.com to do it manually, menti.com, and the code is 69570033. And then when you log in there, we'll get you to click a little heart, and I'll be able to see then the numbers of entries that we have popping up on the screen. So big call out there, menti.com, 69570033. We'll give it a few moments to see if we're getting a few people. Yeah, we got one person logged in so far. Now, I do know that you're probably in school at the moment and the mobile phones are not normally used. We're going to ask you to make an exception at this stage. So teachers might allow you to take them out of your bags, out of your pockets there, and we'll get you entered. Get as many people entered in as we possibly can. So menti.com, 69570033. And we'll see how this goes. So menti.com, 69570033. Let's see how the numbers are going. Yeah, we've got 3 entries so far. At least we're over the 2s. Some of you will be getting prizes in and starting to explode in there now. Well done for clicking the hearts. So I'm going to give this another 30 seconds, see if we can get a few more people entered in. So final call, menti.com, 69570033. And then when you put in your name and you get a chance to pick an avatar, but obviously make sure it's your real name. So we need you to identify yourself to your teacher if you win, and we'll be able to get the prize to you. So menti.com, 69570033. And yeah, we have 5 entries. So we'll see how we get on with just the 5, but it'll be tough. We'll see how we get on. I'm going to give it one more shout out. Final call, absolutely. Menti.com, 69570033. A few people might be rummaging in their bags and their coats to try and find their mobile phone in a real hurry, but we'll see how we get on. Menti.com, 69570033. Okay, let's go for it. Right, we'll see how we get on. All right. So question 1 of 3 questions. Here's the little avatars of our entries on the screen. We've got 7 people in and entered, which is great. The code, by the way, anyone still lagging in behind trying to enter, it's still on the top of the screen. It'll stay there. It's menti.com 69570033. So here we go. Our first question. And the faster you answer, the more points you get. Who is Stefani Germanotta better known as? Who is Stefani Germanotta better known as? Is it Lady Gugu, Queen Gogo, or Lady Gaga? Who is Stefani Germanotta better known as? And it is, of course, Lady Gaga. 7 people got it right. Of course you did, but it depends on how fast you answered it. So let's see. We've got Emily, Rachel, Jess, Nicole, Patricia, Grace, Tom, and Valentina. And the fastest person there was Emily. So well done. Followed by Rachel, Jess, and Nicole. And you'll see the faster you enter, the more points you get, and the leaderboard will change. So on to question 2. Faster you answer, the more points you get. So here we go. Geography question. Which of the following counties do not border County Dublin? Wicklow, Meath, Kildare, or Louth? Which of the following counties do not border County Dublin? And it is Louth, of course. 5 people got that one right. Well done. So let's see who was the fastest before we go to our final question. And I think Patricia was the fastest there. Well done, Patricia. And you've jumped up into second place, right behind Emily. Emily still holding on just barely to the lead. Remember, first prize gets €40 voucher, second prize a €20 voucher. So it's all to play for there at the top. Emily, Patricia, Jess and Nicole are there. Rachel, Grace, Tom and Valentina. So here we go. Our final question to find our winner. And it is a local question to Dun Laoghaire. The fastest you answer, the more points you get. It's a bit of a 50-50, but here we go. Which pier in Dun Laoghaire has a Victorian bandstand? Is it the East Pier or the West Pier? Oh, and that was done really quick. 3 people went for East, 2 people went for West, and it is the East Pier. So let's see what that does to our leaderboard and to find our winner. Who is the fastest? Who gets there? They're adding up all the scores. It's going to be very tight. And our winner is... It's Emily. Well done, Emily. You held on to the top spot. You have won a €40 gift voucher. It'll be on its way to you. And in second place, well done, Jess and Nicole. A €20 voucher is on its way to you. So congratulations and thank you for doing that. So for a moment there, I was thinking we wouldn't get enough entries in because, of course, we don't bring our mobile phones to school with us, or we're not able to use them. Now, we wanted to give a quick shout out to the teachers. They have been fantastic with helping all the students with their entries this year, giving help and advice and guidance. So what we've done is the teachers from each of the 3 schools, from Rockford, from St. Raphaelis and from Wesley College, we've put them on a wheel and we're going to give it a spin. So out of all the entries this year, the judges had a really, really difficult time. We have an overall winner. And the overall winner is going to get another voucher of €100. Now, I say another voucher. They may have won earlier on. They may not have won earlier on. We don't know, because the judges had a really, really difficult time. And I wanted to say a big thank you, just before we announce it, to our judges, to Caroline and Joseph, who had a really tough task deciding the winners in our Enterprise Showcase for this year. But they did say that the standard was exceptional, and while their job was really difficult, they were blown away by the dedication to putting forward an application, to working hard on all the component parts of the business, and actually going out and trialing the product or the service and learning by it. So very well done from the judges to all the entrants. So our overall winner of the Enterprise Showcase 2022. Let's get the drum roll. And it goes to, representing St. Raphaela's, it is Socket Docket, Emily, Orla, Alex, Rachel, and North. Congratulations to you, and very well done. It was a super entry. We saw it there, the mobile phone docking holder. And the judges said it was such a catchy name, and the presentation was exceptional, using multimedia and humour, which is always a good combination. And the prototype was produced, tried, and learned by some of the things that worked and didn't work all the way through. So the problems were identified. There was a simple, feasible idea, and you could go forward to the nationals with that idea. So congratulations to Socket Docket, our overall winners today, Emily, Orla, Alex, Rachel, and North. Congratulations to you. Now, Maria mentioned earlier on the local enterprise office. So just before we finish, I wanted to give a little bit of an intro to some of the supports that the local enterprise office provide to businesses nationwide. And please do not hesitate to look up the local enterprise office website and see if there's some supports that may be available for you.
As your local enterprise office, we're your first stop shop if you're thinking about starting, growing, or pivoting a business anywhere in Ireland. Your local enterprise office is an expert hub that provides access to funding, mentoring, training, support, and guidance for all types of small businesses. There are 31 Leos nationwide, and we're here to help you at any stage, whether you're an entrepreneur who's looking to start a business, a new startup looking for additional support, or an existing business owner looking to pivot or grow. We can also help you access other valuable supports from local authorities, Enterprise Ireland, and other state agencies. Visit www.localenterprise.ie to contact your local enterprise office and find out more. Together, we can make it happen.
And that, of course, was our hashtag today, hashtag make it happen. So keep an eye on the local enterprise office for all your supports. I got a text in from one of the judges there saying that it was so tight from all the entries. And by me was a very close runner-up there for the overall winner. But Socket Docket got us there at the end. So congratulations to all our entries for this year. And we want you to keep innovating, keep going, and use the supports of your family, your friends, your teachers, but most importantly, the local enterprise office. Thank you very much for attending today's celebration of enterprise and showcasing all that's going on in Dun Laoghaire, Rathdown, with the help of the local enterprise office. Look after each other, stay safe, and keep innovating. Slán.